this is a pretty enlightening and pretty entertaining um, commentary. Jamie Lee Curtis, well known, she hates horror movies, so she constantly can't look at the screen as she does in most of these commentaries. And Judy Greer is about the same. But David Gordon Green does give a few interesting tidbits here and there. More kind of confirming a lot of the stuff that we, as fans kind of knew or surmised going in. Um, but of course, I know you've all heard that he mentions Halloween Ends just a little bit in the beginning of the commentary, and specifically this radio tower. And everybody's now got theories of the radio tower. I've seen 8 million headlines about the radio tower and how that's going to play into Halloween Ends. This is what we're talking about. If if um if you haven't clicked on any of those, um yes, David Gordon Green mentions this radio tower, and I saw all these headlines. Like I said, I only listened to the commentary just a few days ago for the first time, and so I finally kind of heard what the fuss was about with my own ears, and it is pretty notable. Like my initial reaction, and still pretty much my reaction, is I wouldn't put a ton of stock into this. I mean, David Gordon Green, he kind of, he knows he's gonna have fun with the fans and the press a little bit. But it is definitely absolutely worth noting because he does make note of this quite a few times that they went out of their way to digitally add this radio tower into the background of Haddonfield, both in the present day 2018 shots that open the film with Cameron finding Hawkins. You see it there, and as well as in the 1978 flashback sequence where you can see it right here in this shot. And he doesn't say much. He just says that it's got to do with it's going to come into play in Halloween Ends. And again, I didn't think too much of it, and I still don't think a whole lot of it, other than the fact that they did take those extra steps right before the release of this film to make sure it's inserted in there, just to drop that in there. So it does make me a little bit curious. As far as my own, just pure speculation, just pure guessing, I don't know. I think it could be probably something as simple as maybe Lori goes there every day or maybe just every October, and you know, she uses that radio tower to scan the police scanners, uh, listening for Michael's return. Maybe it's as simple as that. Maybe something big eventually happens there. Maybe that's where she hears where he's at. Who knows? That's just, again, pure speculation. Um, it definitely is curious. It definitely is, worth noting. But that's kind of would be my pure speculation